Welcome back to Mad Lions Fnatic here at Flashpoint. We are getting right into the action here on Mirage. We just got to see that feature with A-Core. I want to see more from A-Core on this map, James. It's Mad Lions map pick. Let's get it on.
Let's get it on?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, it's a bit brisky. What time is it, like 5 p.m? Mad Lions will start on the T side of Mirage. Hooksy with that window Molotov, bounces off red, in it goes. That blinds, well, stops people from being able to hold angles mid. You can run up mid with a flashbang as well if you wanted to take a little punt up short. Not going to happen on this occasion, though. JW will not be deterred too much by the insolence of Mad Lions, but we've got some parkour into the window from Mad Lions, who now have options available to them. JW quickly into CT spawn as they try to defend a potential B split, but that's not going to happen. 4-on-3 now as Mad Lions have taken B, and this is an awkward retake for Fnatic.
Yeah, great read from Mad Lions to slip their way onto this B bomb site, and this retake is going to be a really hard one. No kit right now. I don't think they have a kit in this round entirely, so that's going to be a massive issue for them here as this retake begins. Flusher looking to land some shots, but Refresh is set up for success, and Brolan with those dualies, he's loving them, but he's not loving his chances of winning the round here. He's got a 1v2, and Mad Lions just need to not fight him or get the headshot. Either's fine. Hooksy closes out the round, and Mad Lions get off to a good start.
A split of B in the pistol round through CT spawn. Not what I was expecting to see today. Tongue-tied at the beginning of this. We'll get the derp out as we proceed. That was an interesting one from Mad Lions. But now, can they... Well, I was going to say, can they survive the next round? But they probably can, because Fnatic actually haven't gone for a force buy, which is all too common these days. They've just gone for the HE and a bunch of USPs, so we'll see what their intentions are. Simply looking to swing. Hooksy entertaining with the MAC-10. He's got some money to make. Can he stay alive, though? Only good for 2 kills. Potential for exits, maybe, for Fnatic. We'll see what they choose to do now as Mad Lions take the A bomb site.
Quick response from Mad Lions. They know that A is clear. Hooksy got enough information for them to move on to that site. And the MAC-10 was out alone at mid, so it's only the SMG lost, which you're not too worried about. I do wonder whether Fnatic will want to save that MAC-10 and keep it, though, because their loss bonus isn't really big right now. It might be worth someone keeping that MAC-10 so that they can get a full set of nades and a kit. Maybe Flusher, who really is struggling for cash right now, might want to get that gun after buying the nade in the previous. Get a little switcheroo there. Refresh looks to be the man hunting down these exit kills with this MP7. Fnatic aren't going to be fighting too aggressively, but now that they know he's here, they'll look for some kills at the end. Good kill from JW with the MAC-10. Looked like it might have been a team flash there that ended up blinding Refresh at mid, so that's a bit uncomfortable. And oh, JW close at the end.
56-50 in the bank for JW. The AWP is on deck.
That's one of those SMG kills, isn't it?
Yeah. I do wonder what the value of those dualies is, because the Racing Livery Krieg, I bought one, a souvenir one, for like 70 quid or something. I scratched the stickers off because I didn't care about them. And I sold it to a Chinese guy on Steam for like £450 or something. Yeah, it was a souvenir with no stickers on it.
Yeah, that SG, I remember looking at it and realizing I can't afford this.
Yeah, it's
crazy. I used to play with the SG. I used to enjoy it.
Crims will have some sound. Surely he's got a sound cues for this short player. JW's going to go shotgun mode, a quick scope in fact. Well, Hooksy trying to make his way. He's suggesting the B split. And look at the players on Fnatic on the B bomb side. They're expecting that B split with their smokes up. However, it's a trap. They've been baited because the push is coming in through A. But it's only a 3-pronged assault now, all from Palace, as 2 have been eliminated in mid. Brolan doing what he can. A 5 versus 2 before the bomb's even planted. A nice flick from JW as Shush waits to die at this point, like the 0-7 song. Oh my god, he's got 3. Hold on a second! Never mind, he's dead.
God. Why is it got to be so close, Fnatic? It was looking so great for them at the start of that round. As you suggested, it looked like Mad Lions had sold that fake really well to begin with. They used a bunch of nades towards mid and B, so those smokes that were down on towards short definitely made it seem like they were trying to split onto the B site. JW gets an early kill though. Crims is able to push into top mid, and then even though Brolan's caught with poor timing, he actually does a really solid job at just staying alive in that position, eventually getting 1 kill on that A-sided hold, and that's all he needed to do at that point. Buyback for both teams, but Crims has got the spray successfully with the AUG, and JW also getting involved. Fnatic freeing themselves up for fights early, and they are shutting it down at mid. Golden gets 2 kills, and this round is just done right before it happens, really. It's been, what, 20 seconds and the round's over?
For a second, I thought we were watching a replay. It was so fast. I thought it was a highlight reel. Refresh, what can he do? Shocking start to the 4th round. With the Desert Eagle. Well, Golden can switch with someone else now to take a... It's almost like at a fairgrounds when you've got one of those crappy guns and you're trying to knock all the cans off to get the teddy bear, essentially. Just taking some pot shots is Refresh. Trying to squeeze as much from this as he can. Flush is waiting for one of his teammates to engage so he can swing, but an AK's been collected. Yes, the bomb is not retrievable, but this is Refresh. He's definitely one of the sharper tools in the box. There's another bait set up, though. You can see Brolan crims in the window with the AWP. Brolan starting to creep up, though. He's being very careful. He's got another 1 versus 1 on his hands, but the aim punch will be a problem. 2-2.
I'm liking what we're seeing from Fnatic early here on Mirage as well. I think sometimes Fnatic fall into the trap of just playing too heavily into the defaults in every single round. But in this one, at the start of Mirage, they've switched up their CT setup quite significantly in these early gun rounds. In that first one, they were heavily stacked towards B with most of their players. Then in this one, they have almost everyone focused on mid, and between them, they completely shut it down. They had that small gap in the window smoke, which they really made the most of. And now in this round, it is full Glocks for Mad Lions and an MP5 for Flusher. Would be nice for him to get some kills, but he's currently on the wrong side of the map.
I've played Pugs with Flusher before.
How'd that go for you?
It was good.
Was he on your team?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with not against.
I was playing matchmaking the other day, and I got I went up against Diha randomly in matchmaking from Sprout. We got wrecked. I think 16-2 we lost. That was fun.
I think my best surprise... I was actually in a party with Flush at that time, but my best surprise was... I think I got Cold and Fur in a game in NA Face It. 3 of us and 2 of them playing Inferno. That was pretty cool.
Damn.
I think they were shocked at my great level of communication.
Oh, yeah.
It was fantastic. We dominated. Not just because they didn't kill everyone. We killed people as well.
Okay.
We held our own.
We believe you, James.
Yeah.
We believe you.
The evidence is out there somewhere.
Nice clean round for Fnatic. Important here that they built up some money as well. Refresh did a bit of damage at the end of that last one, so they can build up some cash on the CT side. They've got that AWP out for JW. They're going to stick with the MP5 for Flusher, which I feel like must be very bad against armor, but who knows, maybe he'll make it work.
Early flashes towards ramp. Show some presence, maybe bait some utility early. Oh my god, we've got a push from Fnatic and Refresh has no idea about it. Wasn't expecting that. Maybe looking for an underpass play or something. Very aggressive from Fnatic. And because he was facing the other way, he can't even tell how many players are pushing. Mad Lions trying to respond quickly, but we've got 3.5 players here for Fnatic. Crimson CT spawn, not too far away, however. Sound cues have surely been heard. Flusher just hiding with the MP5. And JW will say hello. Welcoming arms, maybe from Fnatic's point of view. Not quite from Mad Lions as they get decimated once again. A 4-on-2, JW has fallen. Flusher will move forward. He's swinging actually with the MP5, but can't quite get the kill. Golden, the cleanup operator. And now Shush is somehow in a 1 versus 2. He's taken too much damage from that molly, however. Got to collect the bomb as well. Is that a ramp smoke I see? Looks like it is. Maybe too deep. That's perfect. Well, 46 seconds for Shush to make a play.
At least they're not hearing him here. If there was a player pushed into top mid, then that would instantly be the information for Fnatic and likely the round. Oh, Shush is still running though, and this is where Brolan may hear the steps. Yeah, you can see on the map, the response is instant. They know it's B, they're going to rotate over, and Shush has no clue they're here. He's dead. He is dead every time. Brolan's going to get him from behind. 4-2 for Fnatic.
Well, Akor and Roy have both got 1 kill each, which is a problem on the T side. Fair enough if one guy's swinging to make space and getting wrecked, but to have 2 guys with 1 kill, definitely indicative of a problem. Fnatic have been brutalizing, winning rounds in what I would describe as true Fnatic fashion. doing whatever they want. Ruthless aggression and all that. Flusher maybe with some sound cues as Refresh tries to draw attention on the B bomb site. We'll keep an eye on the radar. In fact, JW is basically on a full rotation. That kill changes everything because the bomb's waiting to make a play into the A bomb site, but they haven't seen the bomb just yet. Brilliant's realizing that, going back towards A. More problems on the B bomb site, however, but the fight rages on A at the same time. A two-man spray down, but Shush from range with the Deagle. It's happening all across the map.
Oh, Shush just about crossing to the site safely. JW knows exactly where he is, though. They've got him pinned on the bomb site. Shush still looking for fights, but Fnatic are playing it super safe. They know that Shush is the man in trouble here. He's trapped on the site itself, and they know exactly where he is. The flashbang doesn't connect, but Crims doesn't need it. He gets the spray to the body, and even though Mad Lions managed to play misdirection pretty well there to get onto the A site, the round win is not allowed. Fnatic now with 5 in a row here
Oh my god, that kill with the Tech-9 was completely outrageous. Look at that! God, I can't believe it. Well, again, the closest Mad Lions have got in a while is a desperation play, basically. I rush B, you guys go A. The kill most certainly helped, though. You can see the utility in the Tech-9 there. It is abusable. It has a place. Not as, doesn't feel as bad as it used to be. Let's never go there again, but it's definitely, there's more abuse to be had there. Got a timeout from Mad Lions at present as they figure out how to get Acor and Roy in the game. Still both on 1 kill. See what their play is. Again, we just had that feature on Roy, but he's had a quiet series so far. Sorry, Acor's had a quiet series so far. Again, he was kind of missing on the CT side. About half his kills came in 1 round, which was the Hero AWP round, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was that round where he rotated to B, got a couple of kills, then went back to A, got that final one. Yeah, that was pretty much it in terms of highlight rounds.
So we saw that early Molotov. Oh my god. Hold on a second. JW says hello. Does he even know where he is at this point?
He's out of there.
He's completely lost.
Ooh, Crims has got a kill elsewhere. That was over towards Palace that he found that. I think Mad Lions are just losing too many of these early fights right now. Maybe time to rein it in a little bit. Maybe time to set up some executes if you're going to lose all of these opening fights like this. The mid control is good for the Danes. That's going to give them something to work with. Hooksy, again, one of those in-game leaders who's very happy to be the space creator for the team. He's happy to lead the charge. JW, though, an AWPer who's very happy to get aggressive. He's pushed all the way through B. And again, these information plays for Fnatic have been so good for them so far in this series. The bomb's still in T-spawn as well, James. That could be a huge issue.
Yeah, they're fighting for control, trying to take ladder, which is really important map control. But again, they don't have the bomb just yet. JW, is he going to spot it? Oh, you must have seen it now.
Mate.
But where does he take the AWP? Does he go back into apartments? Well, they're winning the fights elsewhere anyway.
There's just no time to get the bomb.
Yeah, that's a problem. And this was a thing for Refresh's old team, I felt like, in that they lacked the depth and needed like a man with wisdom.
No,
oh my god, surely not. Absolute liberties being taken. JW might be my favorite player of all time just because of that stuff. That I live for that. It's just outrageous. How do you sit on the team with him? Look, they're just used to it. There's no reaction. It's normal for them.
Yeah, that's fine. Let JW do what JW does. If anything, it's probably his opponents that struggle more to deal with it, because they're not used to playing against JW every game. All right, AK's out for Mad Lions. This is where we need to see them not lose these opening fights, and JW's got an angle to work with. The flash not successful. This gap in the window smoke just keeps on coming through for Fnatic. They get another early fight. At least Hooksy's in connector, though. Maybe that's the position that's going to make the difference in this round.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to explain in the round prior. They keep throwing that early Molotov through the window to thwart that smoke and create the gap. I tried to do that for Maui Snake and set him on fire instead. 5-on-3 as Fnatic defend the A bomb site. No success to be had here from Mad Lions. Acor and Roy still with a combined 3 kills. Something is terribly wrong here for Mad Lions. They can't get Fnatic to respect their game whatsoever. This is their pick of Mirage, Mad Lions. They've lost 7 rounds in a row on their T side, and they're not really getting very far at all, it feels like.
Give me a timeout, Peacemaker, right now. I need it. This is not looking good. Everything's going wrong for Mad Lions. Nothing's working for them. It was interesting, actually, hearing an interview with Peacemaker where he said he's really comfortable with Hooksy as an in-game leader on this team, as the coach. He thinks they work well together. He thinks Hooksy's got a good style of in-game leading for the current meta. They play fairly loose at times, but within structure, JW just plays however the hell he wants, though. Flash into mid, he's going for more. Mad Lions are able to sneak towards Connector, but JW still going back and forth. He might not be ready. Oh, he's missed the shot, but his teammates are all here to help him. And Refresh is the sole survivor.
Another tough spot for him. Look at all the places he has to cover. Being low numbers in mid is a less than ideal situation, putting it mildly for a T side. Put out of his misery finally by Crims, and JW can have fun. He's just skeet shooting and he's just launching his own targets as well. And his teammates will just clean up around him. It's a great role to be in, honestly. The absolute freedom. One bomb plant in all these rounds that Fnatic have won.
Yeah, that's rough. There is a timeout now for Mad Lions for what it's worth. Exactly what I was calling for. I've just noticed as well, JW has a Deeg in his hands right now. So does that mean there's no revolver shenanigans today?
Not necessarily.
It could be a teammate dropping it.
Absolutely.
Or just him picking it up. You're right.
Mad Lions are getting absolutely fisted on Mirage. Some amusement for Flusher. Seems in good spirits, all things considered, which is nice to see. Well then, what do you do when the CT side dictate the pace, when they don't respect your game, when you can't stop them from doing whatever they want, from multiple pushes in B apartments, going through smokes with the AWP? Like, how do you stop Fnatic?
It's scary as well how little they've been able to get the mid control cleanly on the Mad Lions side. They're straying away from that in this round and just trying to sit back. I think maybe Mad Lions have realized this aggression is getting too much. Let's try and just hold across the map, see if we can get any early kills.
Here we go.
Oh, A-Core had a good idea there, but the tight angle not giving him a good enough fight.
At this point, it always reminds me of the classic versus Pro Mirage, where T sides were so terrified of what they might do on the CT side, they just stood and waited for them to make some kind of play. And VP would always make the play the second you stop looking for it.
I'm worried here for Mad Lions that they're not going to be ready for 3 players on A. Because Brolan's pushed into A ramp, then Crims is playing Sandwich. I feel like Crims is going to get set up really nicely here in a little bait spot to try and be able to spray down multiple opponents.
They'll hear the sound cues of all these grenades as well. Very aggressive smoke grenade. Oh, he's got the angle up top. The connection, not sure if he's seen the bomb, but this is a complete disaster once again. Crims now in Sandwich. Has he been spotted just yet? There's 2 of them in Palace. Finally an opening frag. But Brolan, he's still got a few bullets left, being really conservative with them now. Does he go for the knife? Goes for the pistol instead. Flashbangs, 3 versus 2. Still map control for Fnatic. 2 plays in CT, 1 by Connector as well. And it's A-Core. It's his turn to be the last man standing. Only 2 kills on the board. Doesn't want to be a victim once more, but with 16 seconds, what does he do? Does he just run to his doom to keep the money together with his team? Such little choices for them. Absolutely run out of town.
Brolan's on $16,000 right now, to give you an idea of how this game has been going for both teams. Really nice aggression from Brolan as well. This is what he loves to do on the CT side. Get into those advanced positions early in the round. Really try and disrupt the opponents. And when Mad Lions are setting up and execute like that, it's the perfect spot to be in to counter it. As soon as Brolan gets 2 early kills, with 2 Ts still in Palace, it's always going to be almost impossible to get onto the site. And now Golden's getting involved. Crim's able to get 2 kills with the assists from Golden. A lot of early damage being done. And sure, it's only pistols in this round for Mad Lions, but it's another round where they're not even looking competitive right now. Refresh might get a chance. Shush is going to get caught off guard. And Fnatic win their 10th rather handily.
This is the thing about Fnatic. Even when it's a Fnatic smash, they do it in such style, it's highly entertaining. Like, it just takes the space of the competitive back and forth with the sheer dominance and brazenness and lack of respect. It's great to see. Crims, JW, and Brolan, all 14 for 4. And again, it's been a rough one for A-Core. 2 for 11. don't seem to have many ideas at this point, Mad Lions. They just can't stop. They can't control Fnatic, you know. They just can't stop them. They can't slow them down. They just keep on coming. I love it. I'm a fan of it. It's carnage. It's chaos. I thrive in the chaos.
Yeah, it's only those 2 rounds won from Mad Lions off the back of the pistol round as well. That's literally it. The gun rounds have all been in favor of Fnatic. It has been ridiculous so far. Nades coming in towards mid. Hooksy this time should be able to get into mid safely. Again, that gap is in the smoke. They have really struggled to deal with that. But this time, it's Crims who's going to get the kill instead. In from short, I believe he was boosted up to get a better angle on that. The fast A play might have a chance at working, though. Mad Lions trying to see if they can get this kill, and they've got it.
3 rounds for them to fight for in the end of this first half. And maybe they've got a chance of only their 3rd round. So far, so good. Plenty of presence from Fnatic, though, but someone needs a multi-frag. It gets worse for Fnatic. Finally losing some money. C.R.A.E with the AWP. That might be his first orb shot for this half, I feel like. Not sure I recall anything else. In round number 13, no less, but better late than never. Mad Lions still with a chance here. If they could make it to 5, I mean, that might be good enough. It'll be acceptable the way things have been going. Crimson 1 versus 3. Mad Lions make it to 3.
It almost looks a little hesitant from Mad Lions on the push to the A site, but I kind of wonder whether that's just Mad Lions realizing that Fnatic are going to be peeking almost everything. So normally you'd expect them to go when that CT smoke is up, but instead they kind of waited for the nades to actually fade, and then Fnatic did just fight them. So I don't even mind that call from Mad Lions there, just to slow it down as you're pushing the bomb site. You've got to be aware that Fnatic are just going to be fighting you on all possible angles right now, and they're going to try and do that again in this round. JW,
Ooh.
Quick kill on mid. A.Core doesn't even get a chance to do anything.
Satisfied. A.Core out of the game again. That's got to be frustrating. So, yep, finally, got AWP. Nope, deleted. And JW just keeps on going. Hootsy's taken out. This time it is a B split attempt, but it won't be a split. It'll just be an annihilation. Line up the graveyards. Shallow graves for Mad Lions as they're deleted once again. Not even a sniff of the B bomb site. Fnatic make it to 11. It is a massacre. They got money for the last round, Mad Lions, but do they have any ideas that might be successful? Because Fnatic like to say no. I like the pistol upgrades. Good attention to detail in the last round from Fnatic.
Yeah, I was keeping my eyes on the Fnatic players.
Look, look.
Oh my god, I didn't even see that.
My god.
We don't get any crazy guns. We do get a crazy good shot from A.Core, though. This time, JW countered early. Finally, Mad Lions stopping some of that aggression. Not just allowing Fnatic to run away with it, but as soon as I say that, 2 kills come right back. Brolan and Flush are both winning their fights. And Brolan's not even stopping. He's just pushing into the ramp right now, looking for more. Mad Lions have to come back from a 3v4 deficit.
Shush makes his way through the smoke. With a flash, I believe. You can see he's crouching here. If someone was standing on the other side of these bricks and you're crouching, they won't see you until you stand up. That's why that crouch comes through. No avail, though. There is no let-up. If that was JW, you know it would be the sword rather than the gun, but there we go. 12-3 in favor of Fnatic. Complete domination, lack of respect. It's fun time for Fnatic. They're in a fun house, but we'll see how many rounds Mad Lions have in them as they move to the CT side. That comes after the break.
A.K.O.R.E is someone where if we just look at the raw skill set, the highlights, the eye test, he actually genuinely could one day be the best AWPer in the world.
A.K.O.R.E is the pillar of this team. A lot of their success depends on him, and he is incredibly reliable.
He's a movement god. It doesn't seem like he's skipped a beat. It's time for A.K.O.R.E to step up and show us what he can do with that movement.
The skills are there. We could have another device, another Z. We could have a player who's one of the absolute best AWPers in the game.
Certainly doesn't look like it right now because A.K.O.R.E is struggling to keep his head above water versus Fnatic on multiple maps now. Kind of gone missing, hasn't he?
He has. He hasn't been able to hack it against Fnatic today. Yeah, it's just not been there. 4 kills for him, joint bottom with Hooksy. I think the only player for Mad Lions who's really showed up has probably been Shush. I think he's delivered to the level I'd want. Everyone else has been underperforming, and that has to change very quickly here. Otherwise, we could have a quick map on our hands.
2-1-2 set up for Mad Lions. That smokes for the window. And here comes the flash over the top as they make their way, well, in. There we go. Got one by the bench. Hooksy with the taps. Oh, that's a nice second one from him. Repositioning now, trying to buy time for the rotation. A-Course here with a headshot. Just need to finish off Flusher. 1 versus 3. Trying to isolate the fights as Flusher, dancing around the pillars. A rotation market as well. The Shush will put him out of his misery. A brief moment of success for Mad Lions, but is it fleeting or can they string some rounds together? They've won both pistol rounds, it's worth mentioning, and they've only got 4 rounds on the board.
Yeah, look, I don't think the Lions will quite be roaring just yet, but they'll be a bit excited about that one. They'll be trying to hype themselves up with that pistol round win. A couple of really clean shots in there. Good to see Hooksy getting some of those kills as well. Get some confidence back as the IGL of the team. Fnatic are doing the same for what it's worth, as they did in the first half. They're not forcing up in this second round. They didn't get the bomb plant, so they're just going to fully save here and try and buy in the next.
Oh dear. Okay. Refresh limits his exposure. Always good to do. Don't want to go all in. A-Core with the FAMAS. Not too shabby. And then there were 3 Fnatic players. Interestingly, Fnatic haven't chosen the Force Buy after losing either pistol in this half. They've gone for the Eco once again. Excuse me, hiccups. Golden just left now. No real damage done. But that's notable because we've seen so many Force Buys. I feel like it's rare we see something like this instead.
I think I like it here especially because you're just going to get an instant gun round out. And forcing here and resetting the CT economy isn't as strong as it would be if it was maybe a close game where you kind of need to try and get on the board early. In this one, if you just get as many gun rounds as possible on the Fnatic side, you should be able to win 4 of them throughout the whole half. So I like that approach from Fnatic, honestly. And it's not even going to be a bad buy for them in this round. Like, they're going to have full AKs. They're going to have good nades on most of their players, especially on Mirage. This is absolutely fine for you. You can run pretty much all your strats with these nades they have. Flusher already throwing out a smoke early. I'm going to be honest, James, I don't know exactly where that one lands, but I'm having a look.
Neither.
Jungle, it looks like.
Oh, there we go. In the meantime, early success for Fnatic. The AKs will be more than enough for them versus Mad Lions, especially early on with the likes of the MP9 out. Well, in a matter of seconds, it's a 5 versus 2, and really, a matter of seconds. There's like a minute 35 or more on the clock, and Mad Lions are, for the most part, in body bags.
Yeah, I was mainly looking at where the smoke was landing instead of looking at the kills,
and
to be honest.
everyone's dead. How do you... There isn't really a play to make to get yourself back into this when 3 of your teammates are dead in 20 seconds. You know, if you've got time on your side and you can cause some kind of... some anarchy, then maybe there's something to be done, but it's not even that. There was a kit in mid that Refresh may want to consider picking up, but the angle's probably more important at this juncture. Now, Crimson's made his way through the B bomb site, so Fnatic may just sit and allow him to flank, rather than rotate, of course. So, Refresh has to wonder. Oh, the timing here. He's a goner, surely. There we go. And off they go.
Off they go. Onto the A-bomb site. They'll clear out every angle. Not that they need to, because Hooksy is over on B. maybe a better gun for him. He's looking. He's having a look. Okay, a FAMAS. But it is just going to be the safe call at this point. 13-5 will be conceded. Again, Mad Lions have some money in the bank, but they won't be saving the FAMAS either. JW lands a good shot at the end. And I guess Mad Lions are just going to buy here. It's not going to be perfect, but it's not going to be a terrible buy. You'll get a few premium rifles out, and I just don't see Mad Lions winning if they let this round go against them. So the force buy will probably come through. Again, just good early kills from Fnatic. I think just individually outplaying their opponents right now. There's not much more that needs to be said from that round.
Such a hard road for Mad Lions. This really is nightmare mode. Well, swing and a miss from A-Court. Not really his day today. But again, it's not over just yet. More or less starting the CT side 7 for 14. But now he has the luxury of those CT angles. Quickly taken away in mid, of course. Going towards B now, where only Hooksy is. Forward positions on A for Mad Lions. With no one deep short, KiNK is going to be a problem. They don't really have a way of holding on to it at present. There's the takeoff connector by Fnatic, which gives them options as well. Could go for a B split if they wanted to, but we can see the bomb currently in T-spawn. Looks to be heading towards A.
A little bit of aggression from the Mad Lions. Oh, it might be poorly timed, though. They've pushed into ramp. That draws a rotate away from the A site, but the connector crunch onto the A bomb site could be devastating right now. Mad Lions don't have the players to really watch for that, and here come the fights. Flasher going up close, he gets another kill. Brolan had already found one from connector, and the entry work from Brolan is too good. He's taken a FAMAS for some reason. Who the hell knows why he's doing that? But to be honest, it probably doesn't matter. Fnatic should have this round locked in. A-Core's going back to B, but Crims is here waiting for him. This is just, it feels like it's over, James. It's felt like it's over for a while.
Yeah, utterly outmaneuvered on that round. Mad Lions had no one around connector defending it, and you need your short player to help with the connector defense as well, but there was no one playing short in that round.
Yeah.
So they were just wide open in mid. Nobody window, nobody short, nobody connector. So they had no way of defending a split. The AWP was towards the B bomb site.
Yes.
So that was a big gamble. If it was like the back of A or something, then they can have a look towards connector on a short, but nothing doing in that respect. So the problems just get even greater for Mad Lions.
Yeah, and Mad Lions did initially have a third player on the A site who would have been watching for connector, who would have been watching for those sorts of angles, but he just rotated away at slightly the wrong time there, which is what really cost Mad Lions in that round. I think for the context of this tournament, though, this is actually really exciting to see Fnatic build into this tournament. I want to see Fnatic going into the playoffs in good form. I want to see Fnatic really styling on teams as we go further and further in. And it feels like Fnatic are now really finding their form, finding their peak at just the right time. And if they can carry this into the playoffs, that's when we get really excited about Fnatic. Not much to get excited about in this last round, though, to be honest. This game is, it's probably over.
Yeah, we have not particularly seen much of anything from Mad Lions, and a lot of that is to credit to Fnatic, who just cannot be stopped, be it CT side or T side. They will dominate as they choose to. Mad Lions now with a desperation play. 3 on the ramp. They got a scout with A-Core. Refresh on the A bomb site. We'll leave the other 2 at the ramp. He'll be on the site with the FAMAS. And again, well, this time there's some presence from A-Core. He's on short with the scout. Doesn't have much name of help, though. Well, there's something with the CZ from Roy. Won't retrieve that gun just yet. GW trying to figure out where the players are. Weapon disposal service. We don't really see that wallbang being used with the AWP through to the shadow position. Gotta be careful now because, oh my days.
He just juggled the guns all the way back to Palace and then does that. Oh, now he's having to go with the AK. Why
now
not?
He should go for that AWP shot. He probably doesn't even remember it. Through that gate, the bent rod gives you an idea of where you shoot. Death by paper cuts is how I would describe this round.
Yeah, and it looks like this game is all but over. Slowly but surely, those kills being racked up, as you so rightly said. Crims with one more, Hooksy the only man remaining, and Fnatic are about to lock themselves in as the winners of this group. Hooksy just going for the flank. Any second now, he's going to be spotted. Who's going to get the last kill? Oh, Brolan's turned away, so probably not him. I mean, Hooksy's kind of sneaking into the site. There's just no way he wins this, really. He doesn't even have a kit right now, so even though he's looking for the ninja, they're going to look right back at him. Brolan closes it out, 16-5 for Fnatic. A dominant performance here in this rematch against Mad Lions.
Very entertaining game of Counter-Strike from Fnatic's point of view, but what of Mad Lions? They were, I mean, that Mirage, they were completely missing. That was their pick, and I don't remember them doing anything but dying in that game.
Yeah, honestly, there was not much to get excited about. Maybe this pistol round from Hooksy, that was nice. That was pretty much it. I think from Mad Lions' perspective, there's definitely a question as to how they're going to perform against some of these top teams, especially in the big games. We've heard those questions being asked before. A couple of lesser experienced players on this roster now as well. Who the hell knows how it's going to go for them? But for Fnatic, again, I just want to see more of this one. I want to see more Fnatic in the playoffs. It's exciting.
Yeah. They're just playing their own style, and that's the first thing. That's the first test. Versus Fnatic, you've got to stop them from being able to do that. Give them a reason to stop doing what they're doing, and they never got even close to that Mad Lions, especially on Mirage. Utter dominance from Fnatic from start to finish. But again, I feel like Fnatic are one of those unique teams where they can dismantle an opponent, and it's just amazing to watch. Whereas for some other teams, it might be a bit dry, might be a bit slow. But as far as Fnatic are concerned, it is just complete smash mallets being used. Not even hammers, just giant novelty-sized mallets. Absolute smash. That's got to be disheartening for Mad Lions, though, to lose in a fashion such as that and just have no answer to anything. But I feel like that round was very telling, where they had the AWP at the back of B. They had no one trying to control connector, no utility runner either, no one on short. There was just zero defense of a site split, apart from an AWP at the back of B. That was it, and that was a gamble, I felt like. So that was really rough. But enough about that. It's time to head over to the blind spot.